Today we're going to show you how it can go over 70 miles per hour out of the box. $73.4.
You're looking at one of the world's fastest 10th scale Nitro Touring Cars from the early 2000s. I bet you're wondering, what car could this possibly be? Is this a Schumacher Fusion 21? A Schumacher Fusion 28? Everybody here wants to know. And if you don't want to know, then you are probably thinking about how to make your Arrma faster. Let me tell you something about making Arrmas faster. Don't make them faster. Go get a Nitro. Make that one faster.
This is the stock CT4S from CEN Racing, ready to run with the NX15 2.5 Lightning engine. Today we're going to show you how it can go over 70 miles per hour out of the box. $73.4. And there it is, the stock CT4S from CEN Racing.
There it is, CEN. Now I know this looks kind of like a gimmicky car from the top down. It's got a couple cool things like a green cooling head, a colorful 2-speed baby transmission, a primer directly on the fuel tank, kind of a Civic looking style pipe, and it says CEN Racing. But you know what I see? I see speed. Let me tell you a couple interesting facts about this car. This was claimed by CEN to have hit 73.4 miles an hour in the RTR configuration directly from the factory. Now I did read a couple of RC Car Action magazines because, you know, I appreciate a good reading. The Nitro gang is fairly well educated. We like to read magazines in our spare time. And the fastest they actually got this thing to go was about 64 miles an hour. But keep in mind, 64 for a small block 10th scale Nitro is extremely impressive. They call this a big block 0.15. Now we all know that big blocks actually start at 0.21 cubic inches displacement. So how is CEN claiming this is a big block? Well, it appears that they used a big block pull starter, rear exhaust header, but in reality the block itself doesn't appear to be much bigger than like a 0.15, and it is a 0.15. So man, either CEN had some of the most creative marketing in the world, maybe they were the Tesla of marketing, I don't know. Oh no, I think I see it. The engine screw bolt pattern appears to be a big block. So normally small block engines, the screws are a little tighter. Here they're more spaced, or as some people say, wider apart. Now some of the interesting other features on this chassis, we do have an integrated belt tensioner system. Belts look to be in good condition, gears look to be in good condition. They are multicolored. Don't know why, maybe it was feeling happy, who knows. Rear end is pretty beefy. Shocks, buttery smooth. In fact, are these big bore shocks? They appear to be slightly bigger bore than small bore. That's going to be the motto of today's video. Big block, but it's actually a small block. Big bore, but they're actually regular shocks. Who knows? Actually, this is pretty intricate setup here for controlling the suspension caster. We have pivot ball suspension, front and rear. I see a good racing pedigree. Let me lift it up by the center. Okay, center of gravity, pretty good. I would say about 60 in the front, 40 in the rear. I love having a handle on one of these cars. We do have a handy pull starter. Let me check the compression. Adequate compression. Also, pretty great ride height. It's kind of rare that you see ride height like this on a 10 scale Nitro. Not bad at all. This one has the super awesome custom calipers. What about the bottom of the chassis? A lot of openings, holes, and belts. exactly what makes championship race winning car. As I'm looking over the wheels, just something interesting came up, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm gonna take this tire off. I'm gonna take this rotor off. Take a look inside of that. This is, what would you even call this? The wheel hub? The entire integrated wheel hub. So we have regular 12mm hubs that we normally have. It just kind of came off here. But take a look at this. I have never seen such an intricate wheel design. Maybe this has some kind of effect on airflow inside the tire, reduces turbulence, because as we all know, you know, the less holes there are in the wheel, better airflow you're going to have at high speeds. I mean, maybe this played a role. This is the future me. Of course, I am holding two Works race engines. I got a little inspiration, guys, and I went and I dug up some information online. Take a look at this picture of the CEN CT5. In the top left hand corner it says pivot ball suspension, wheel hub fits right into wheel perfectly for best aerodynamic. Well, they should have said aerodynamics, so it's true, it is for aerodynamics. Electronics seem okay. Throttle, servo, steering servo is okay. Failsafe engaged. Always do your failsafe. By the way, want to point out, this is 125cc fuel tank. That's actually quite impressive for a 0.15 engine from this time period. Now, generally, if you had, let's say, an HPI RS43, those were 75cc. You have 125. That's quite impressive. HPI only went to 125cc capacity fuel tank in the last generation Nitro MT2 with the G3.0. So this is using a smaller overall displacement and a larger fuel tank. That means they want you to run a long time.
Take note of the springs for the header too. It's like the Works.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm taking a notice of the springs. Someone just pointed out. Very similar design as like a Novarasi. So the spring on this header doesn't go all around the head. It is captured there on the side of the block. Let's fuel her up. That's enough. That's enough. Where you want to go, to the state of Kentucky with all that fuel?
Yeah, why not?
How many miles Kentucky from here? 1,200? 1,300? Oh man.
It's got a primer.
Yep, we got a built-in primer. I see the fuel right there in the awesome clear fuel line. I feel like we need to do one more. Okay. Oh yeah. Beautiful. They got to start making these primers on all cars. I mean, this is what? Over a 20-year-old chassis. And the rubber hasn't failed. My opinion, this is longer than the life of a Tesla. Success. All right, guys, I'm going to do a fire-up attempt. Fire in the hole, I hope. There we go. It's a runner. Trying to warm up a little. Sounds good. Did a little bit of a tune adjustment and raised the idle. The idle was just a little on the tad low side for me. Let's fire it up again. It's better. Sounds good. Sounds good so far. Still a little bit on the rich side.
So the low has a high-speed needle, right?
Yeah, we gotta lean it out a little bit. So yeah, guys, this is kind of like the first start in a long time. Doing a little bit of a tuning so far. So it's bogging down. We're going to lean it out a little bit. Fire it up again. And this is living the Nitro Gang life. Baby, I heard it. Let's let it go to idle and try it again. All right. Yep, I heard it. It just engages early. No, the 2-speed was The two-speed hit. The two-speed hit. It just engages early. Two-speed hit. Engine is okay. Nothing bad happened. Sways it a little. We're going to lean out the low speed. All right, shut down. Got to lean out the low speed. The idle's kind of falling a little bit too. I'm thinking the needles on this, the O-rings might be bad, right? When you were turning this O-ring on a high speed, it was a little loose. I thought it was a little loose, but the two-speed works, but engages a little bit on the early side.
The low speed is good. Just need to lean the high speed and lower the idle. I mean, open the idle.
This is Project CEN Tuning 103. If you missed 101 and 102, well, watch the rest of the videos on this channel. But yeah, it's pretty common with like vintage nitro motors, you know, the O-rings that seat these needles generally just get degraded over time. All right, go ahead. I mean, it's all right. I mean, as you run it, yeah, that needle is kind of loose. Oh, that's enough.
Lean it.
Gonna lean the low speed a little bit. That means close it, turn it to the right. Well, it's gonna be hard to do.
No.
The idle is like super hard to get to on this side. All right. No, it shifts early. It shifts early. It's good. I mean, when it's on the road, it'll shift like normal, you know? Yeah. All right, success. Well, it drives slow real good. Turning radius is great. Living the 10 scale nitro life, guys. This is what it's like. Low fuel. It's all right. This is fun. Running it on the grass, bros. Running it on the grass. I guess that's enough ride height. That's quite impressive. Oh, it's trying to take the ramp. Yeah, trying to take the ramp. Oh, it jumped. It took the ramp. I got it. It's under the ramp. It's trying to hide. Uh-oh, something happened. What happened? Alright, something happened. Let's shut it down. Oh. What happened? The switch shut off?
No, yeah, and it's stuck.
Well, it took a jump and it switched itself off. It's a runner.
The switch was like midway. It was doing. It was,
Oh my
it was
goodness.
flashing. It was going. It was like,
Yeah.
it was like this.
Not a bad idea to replace the switch. Maybe it's faulty. No, it seems okay now. That's why you need the ride height. This thing wants to be a rally car.
And that's a bottom line.
Nitro Gang.
Said so.
If you smell what the Nitro Gang is cooking.
So fine, but her breath is like, whoa. She say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to.